Welcome everyone. Today is July the 29th, 2024. Actually, today would have been my grandpa's birthday. He was my most favorite person in the world. And when I went to the mailbox today, I've been checking every day, my mail came in that I've been waiting for, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting for this. I've been checking every day so I can make sure I get it as soon as possible. So this here is a chocolate mint cutting from Indiana Backyard Gardener. Now, the poor little thing was in rough shape, and it's no wonder because this little plant has been in the mail since July the 12th. How do I know? Because it says on the stamp. So I checked the stamp to see when it was mailed, and then I can see, how long it took in the mail to get all the way out here from there. So came in a beautiful card, so pretty, absolutely love it, really nice card. And as soon as I got home, I have not been in the house yet. As soon as I got home, I immediately unwrapped it. So it was in plastic. So it was in a damp paper towel with plastic on it. Carefully took the plastic off. Now I will say that, triage was number one before I picked up a camera. So I immediately put it in this glass jar with fresh, cool well water. My well water is very high quality. It is drinking, quality. It is great. It doesn't have sulfur like a lot of people. It doesn't smell. I mean, it's great. A little high in calcium. It is high in calcium actually, but that's it. It's high in calcium, but it's really good. So I have some fresh well water in here, and what I did, because the poor little thing looked dead, so this here, it actually came like this, but I wanted to give it a fighting chance. So I cut the end off, and then I cut a little end off of this part here just to help it out, because it's been through a lot. So I put the whole paper towel and the root in here. I don't know how long to leave it in here. So please put in the comments how long I should let this soak in water. Keep in mind, it's very small. So, let me just see here. Okay, so this here I put in the water. I think I should let it sit overnight because it's been in the mail since July 12th. This is the 29th. I have not opened it. I did not want to check the roots because I don't want to take a chance on the roots being a bit dry and then they getting damaged when I open it. So I have not opened it. I just put the whole thing in here, and I think once it gets a really good hydration, then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to check the roots. And if there's any parts of the roots that look like they are a bit too far gone, then I'll trim it, because I have trimmed a lot of roots off plants that sometimes they get too much water, or maybe they're a bit dried out. And when I've trimmed the edges off the roots and then I plant them, even though the root structure is very small after trimming, the plants have thrived and they've done very well. So I'm going to check the roots after I let this hydrate, and then I'm going to immediately plant it in manure. So that should really help. And my plants that I have, so I'm still trying to plant my garden because the manure came, a month late. And it takes a lot of time to be filling the buckets because I have to pick all the gravel rocks out of the manure. You can't just shovel it in buckets. So it's taking so much longer than I thought. I mean, ridiculously long, and so much extra work that I shouldn't even be doing because I have spine damage, but it needs to get done or I have no food. So I'm working hard and I want to get that video out to you, but it's so much more work than I thought. And even though the manure came a month late, it doesn't mean I can get everything done in one day. So every day it takes me to get stuff planted, that's more time that my garden is not planted. So I've planted a lot. I think I have about 30 tomato plants and over 30 pepper plants, plus all the other plants. I think I have almost 100 5-gallon buckets planted, plus all the other little things. So The rest of the stuff, I mean, that should have been planted a month and a half. Wait, let me see. So yeah, it should have been planted. Everything should have been planted a month and a half ago. So, you know, my plants are struggling, but once they get planted, they seem to be perking up quite a bit. The manure is really making a huge difference. So, my main focus is at least getting my plants in the buckets, and then I can weed out the one area where they're going to go and move all the buckets and make sure they're neat and organized in rows. And then once I do that, then I'll take a video showing you all my plants because they'll be neat and organized. Right now it's just a big, huge, massive mess. I did take a video the other day, but I haven't posted it. So maybe I'll post that because, you know, sometimes it's nice to see failures. It's a partial failure. So a lot of my plants are doing great. I even have a few green cherry tomatoes growing, which is a nice sign. But I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who, you know, have had a really hard time. Sometimes you get your garden put in, but then weather or whatever the case is, your plants die and you have to start over. So I think what I'll do is I'll just post that video, and then you can see what my struggles are and what my garden looks like. Then you can compare it to yours, and hopefully you won't feel so bad. And then if you see, you know, I'm still growing stuff from seed. There's still time. I'm up here in zone 4, and I'm still growing from seed. So, you know, there's still hope for you. Almost everyone is below me in grow zones. So, you know, I think if people see my garden and stuff that I'm still growing from seed, then maybe it'll motivate some people to not give up on your plants. And I even show you my pepper plants that are yellow because it's not from water, it's because they're root bound and they are not supposed to be in seed cells for 3 months or 4 months now. Yeah, about 4 months now. So once they get out and they get in the 5-gallon bucket of manure, about a week later, it is amazing the difference I see. So after a week, they're dark green and they're like 3 times the size and they're thriving. So I think it's good for people to see that too. So if you have plants that look a little on the cruddy side, don't give up on them because sometimes they just need something like a different kind of soil, a little bit more nutrients, and they can perk right up. So don't give up on them. When you see my plants and I didn't give up on them, there's hope. There is hope because they were rough. I think my pepper plants, most of them had like 3 leaves left. The rest of them died and fell off. But those little yellow pepper plants with 3 leaves that were still alive, and I planted them, they're now dark green. They are thriving. They're bushy. They're amazing. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to post that video today, and then, I can't even tell you when my garden update is going to be because it's a lot, I will tell you. So for all those people that have help, you're extremely fortunate, but you know, it's hard. It is hard when you don't have help and you're working in heat. And this is why I wanted this manure delivered, you know, the end of May, so I could get everything started, and then, you know, second week of June, I can get all my stuff in the buckets and they're already filled. Everything's done over with. This is the end of July. This is almost August, and I'm still planting and growing from seed. It's ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. I'm at least gonna try. So I'm gonna keep you updated on my mint here. Yeah, poor little thing, but it has a nice new home. You know, it's a little jet lag, so yeah, it's all right. You know, everyone gets jet lag when they travel, so I'll keep you updated. Let's see, I'm out here working, and so that's the one last look. Oh yes, I did want to show you. So so I cut the tops off because I thought that would help the plants. you know, is I don't want it giving all its water to dead leaves. So I want to trim it shorter, but I don't want to, you know, overkill it. So I just want to trim enough that it's, you know, there is still a leaf, but, you know, I don't know. So put in the comments, you know, if I should trim this shorter and how long I should leave it in the water. But I do want to show you. So when I trimmed it, one of the benefits of trimming it is because I want to see the quality. Okay, I'm on an iPhone. Those of you who have iPhones know focus is horrible. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me try and get it. But I want you to see what it looks like when I cut it right there. Okay, see right there? See that white? Okay, notice it's white, it's not brown. So I believe it is still alive. Even though the plants, or even though the leaves are dried out, and they died, the actual plant itself, I believe, is still alive. So that is a good sign. I'm very hopeful. So I'm gonna keep you updated, and I will see you on the next video. So don't forget to check out Indiana Backyard Gardener's channel. I'll put the link in the description of this video. And if you like the content, because there's so much good information in there, make sure you subscribe. But when you watch videos, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment and help out her channel so she can continue posting good videos and lots of great information. And also, please pray for my plant. And I believe it's going to be the biggest, most luscious, beautiful plant that has abundance of, I don't know, branches, leaves. And at one point, I believe I'm going to be able to make cuttings and give them to other people. So lots of hope for my sweet little plant, and I will keep you updated. So I wish everyone an amazing day and an abundance in your gardens. And don't forget to let me know in the comments how long to let this soak and if I should cut it shorter. Keep in mind, the stamp says it was mailed out July 12th. This is the 29th. It's been in the mail since then. So let me know